Hello, welcome to today's video. Today's going to be the beauty scenario tag for you. It's a list of 8 questions and I'm going to get started straight away. So you have to get rid of all your foundations and you can only keep one high-end and one drugstore foundation. Which do you keep? The drugstore foundation is the Collection Lasting Perfection foundation. This is up to 16-hour wear. I've not actually tested that out yet, but I really love how this covers all my face. It comes in a nice little set of a concealer stick and powder, and I just find that altogether these work really well as an everyday drugstore foundation. My high-end foundation would be the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. This foundation gives an amazing coverage. I usually wear this sometimes just on its own, or I will go in with the powder and things like that. The coverage on this is absolutely amazing. It really gives a really nice finish, and I would use this every day, but the price is a little pricey. It's kind of, I'm sure it's around the £18.50 mark, but I may be wrong. I will leave it below anyway, but I absolutely love this. So the second question. You go for an interview and the lady interviewing you has lipstick on her teeth. Do you approach the subject or ignore it? I think I would ignore it, because I think if you're in an interview situation and there's someone sat opposite with the lipstick on the teeth and you just kind of sit there and go, oh, by the way, there's lipstick on your teeth, you're immediately kind of creating a barrier between you, and it's kind of like you're almost kind of insulting that person. So I think I would ignore it and hope that she doesn't kind of notice halfway through the interview or anything like that. I think I would kind of ignore the situation. So question 3, you're not feeling yourself and need a pick-me-up. Which lipstick do you put on to make yourself feel better? I normally, if I'm having kind of a down day, whether it's in my skin or anything like that, or whether I feel down, I would automatically reach for my MAC Mirage lipstick. So it looks like that. This lipstick is just a really nice, bright, reddy kind of orange shade. It lasts for absolutely ages on the lips, doesn't dry them out or anything like that, and I just find that it's a really nice kind of pop colour to make me feel better, so I will always usually reach for this lipstick. So, question 4. You go back in time to your teenage years. How would you do your hair and makeup differently? My hair during my teenage days, I grew my fringe out, so at the moment my fringe pretty much matches the length of my hair. But when I was in my teenage years, I grew it out and I did the kind of typical side, kind of middle parting with the 2 kind of curtains, and when they got long enough I pinned them back to kind of at the side of my head, and I looked absolutely ridiculous. So if I could go back to my teenage years, I would mess my hair up, put it on the side, kind of pin my fringe back, but really stylish and things like that. Makeup wise, I didn't really start wearing makeup till quite a later stage, but I used kind of powder at home, and then at school and things like that I would take these little sheets of paper. I don't know if anyone remembers them. It was literally powder sheets. So you take out a sheet of paper and you rub the sheet across your face. I would do that differently, because I'm pretty sure it was a disgusting way of putting powder into your face, so I think that's what I would do differently. So number 5, you ask your hairdresser for a shoulder length pixie locked haircut, but they hear you wrong and give you a pixie cut. Do you A, smile, say thank you, leave and call your mom hysterically, B, cry in the chair and things get awkward, C, complain to the manager and demand a refund? I think I would notice pretty kind of early on if they were going to give me a pixie haircut. As soon as she kind of put the scissors up to here and started chopping, I would go like, whoa, stop please, like what are you doing? But if it got that far, like if I got distracted and then I all of a sudden looked up and my hair was pixie cut, I would do A. I would say thank you very much, kind of walk out, turn the corner, and then just burst into tears and be like, oh my god, put a hat on, or kind of hide somewhere and call my mom and be like, pick me up, something happened. I would probably do the A then. So number 6, your friend surprises you with a 4-day city break, nice of her, and you have 1 hour to pack. Which do it all palette do you pack in your makeup bag? I would go for this palette from MUA. It's the artistic, I don't know how to pronounce that, collection. No, I'm not going to pronounce it. But it's basically this set here. So you have kind of at the bottom, you have bronzer and highlighter and 2 blushes, and then you have all these eyeshadows on along the top. And I just find the eyeshadows are just absolutely gorgeous. There's some really nice colours, but they don't look like what you think they're going to look like. So I'll swatch the blue for you. So the blue, it kind of looks like really dark, but it's actually a really pop kind of colour, and it comes out really bright and in your face. So I would take this one because I absolutely love it. Okay. Number 7. Your house has been robbed. Don't worry, everyone is safe, but your beauty stash has been raided. What is the product you really hope is safe? I would say my lipstick collection, because I have a lot of MAC in there. I have a lot of kind of high-end lipsticks that I would be devastated that would kind of go missing. So I would say I'd be kind of heartbroken if my lipstick collection was to go. And the last question, number 8. Your friend borrows your makeup and returns it in an awful condition. Do you A, pretend you haven't noticed, B, ask them to repurchase it, or C, secretly do the same to something of theirs? That's a difficult one. I would probably ask them to replace it. I would kind of like, if I looked at it, I'd open it and go, oh, it's like, what kind of a condition would you call this? I don't know whether, like, how you'd, and that's a really difficult question. Yeah, I think I would actually say, you know, yeah, what condition would you call this? And then hope that they would turn around and go, oh, I'm really sorry, I dropped it, or I got water on it, or something like that. And then they'd kind of speak up and go, don't worry, I'll replace it. Or I would just be like, you might have to replace this, kind of thing. I don't know, that's a difficult question. I think, yeah, I'm going to put that to you guys actually. If any of my my subscribers think, you know, what would you do in that situation? Because that's a difficult question. But anyway, that is all of the questions, and I will tag you guys to do this scenario tag. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!